So I'm gonna do a quick video, really quick, but this one just has to do with the topic, about how like the conversation between men and women, and creating babies, and um, I think it needs one initial. I think this conversation needs to stop because it takes two. All right, it takes a man and woman to have a kid. All right, so both are important equally, honestly. Um, but I mean, in a nutshell, I think women need to understand. I think men are like it's a tricky scenario because I think they're more important than each for certain things, but in a nutshell, I mean women become very vulnerable during pregnancy, and this goes back to evolution and biology back in the caveman times or wherever we came from, and how we survived for so long. And this topic keeps on bringing up, oh, what if all the men would disappear or all the women would disappear? In a nutshell, off of that, I believe that within a year, if all men disappeared within a year, women would die off. All right, within 1 year, and that's giving them credit. I'm sorry, but that's giving them credit. For men, if all women disappeared, we would just die off. I mean, 50 plus years, we would just die from old age. We would just be fine. We would just end up just dying off after 50 plus years. Um, we would be fine. We won't be able to continue the human race because we have no women to repopulate with, but we would just fine. I was watching the No Fugazi, and he was talking about how if Thanos just snapped away, this and all, and bringing up that exact same topic. And but I truly think that if we actually if phrase it more like the aspects, if after a man would get a woman pregnant, that man would die off, or even if I mean, I don't know if it'd be exactly right after the child, is after she's impregnated, that the guy would die off, or maybe it's a few years afterwards, or whatever. Or but as soon as I mean, maybe more impacting. Like right after the guy gets you pregnant, the guy dies. Now the woman has to be pregnant, all right, and be in a lot of pain and be uncomfortable while she's out there hunting to gather food and all that, and materials to make clothing and fire, and finding a home and shelter, and then giving birth, of the child. And the father is not there. And I think honestly, women would understand a little bit more if they actually had to do all of it on their own. Um, that this whole topic needs to stop. And all these topics I've been seeing on these podcasts are just pitting men and women against each other. Like if you just take away all the pity party and petty fucking bullshit, name calling and insulting and egotistic, narcissistic, manipulating, gaslighting bullshit, we need each other. Like men need women, women need men. Who needs more? Each other more is this pissing match that we've been going on about who needs more and who's more responsible for all the bullshit that's going on. And I hate to break it to you, ladies, but if you guys want to have a pissing match and tally up the points, you're not gonna like the results and the statistics. And that's the hard part, is having that conversation with majority of these women and trying to show them truth and facts and logic. And it's like a cross in garlic water and kryptonite when you're trying to have this irrational conversation about how it is. Not how you want it to be, not how you feel it should be, but how it is. But that's all I got for right now.